Welcome everybody to today's math topic, solving two-step equations. Now you should have already watched the first video on how to solve single-step equations, so this video should go much more quicker and the work should be a lot easier for us to do. Let's jump right into it. Go ahead and pause the video here, write down these two teacher examples, come back and we'll go ahead and work through them together. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is locate our variable. We have 3x plus 4 equals 16. So we know that we want to isolate our x to the left side of the equation. The first step after that is to look, do we have any additions or subtractions going on before we look for any multiplication or division. In this case we have a plus 4. So we do have a set of additions. And then we also have a set of multiplication going on. We have this 3 times our x. So the first thing we want to do is we want to get rid of any addition or subtraction that we have. So let me go ahead and erase this line here so we don't think we're dividing. We're going to go ahead and subtract 4 from both sides first. That's going to be our first step. So being that we did nothing with our 3x yet, let's just go ahead and drop that down. We still have a 3x. We have 4 minus 4 is going to give us 0, so our equal sign can drop down. We have 16 minus 4, that's going to give us a positive 12. Alright, now we know that we need to get rid of the multiplication. We're going to keep our x, so we're going to divide by whatever's next to our x. And here we have a positive 3. So we're going to divide both sides by positive 3. These will essentially cancel out, leaving our x to come down by itself. Our equal sign comes down. We go ahead and evaluate 12 divided by 3, and that's going to give us positive 4. And that's it. One step, two step. We can go ahead and box our answer up. Alright, this next example, we have a similar problem, but here we have a negative 2 in front of our variable. So we want to isolate the a. We have negative 2a plus 6 equals 18. We looked for our addition or subtraction. We noticed we have an addition here. So we want to subtract both sides, 6 from both sides. We want to subtract a 6 from both sides. So our negative 2a can drop down. 6 minus 6 is going to give us 0, so we can drop our equal sign down. Then we have 18 minus 6. And this is going to give us positive 12. So now we want to isolate the variable a by getting rid of the negative 2 in front of it. We're going to divide both sides by negative 2. These will cancel out. My a can drop down by itself. My equal sign comes down. We evaluate 12 divided by negative 2. That's going to give us a negative 6. And that's it. Not so bad, right? Once you learn how to do those single-step equations, this becomes much, much easier. Alright, so this next teacher example, go ahead and pause the video, write this one down, and we're going to come back and work it out together. Alright, so in this case we have a negative 2/5 times k minus 9 equals 1. So we want to look for any additions or subtractions first. Let's go ahead and underline our k. That's what we're trying to solve for. So we have this minus 9. So we want to add 9 to both sides. So my negative 2/5 can come down. My k will also come down directly next to it. My 9's canceled each other out. I have an equal sign that comes down, and then I can evaluate 1 plus 9, which is going to give me positive 10. So now, if you remember from the first video, we did what we called multiplying by the reciprocal. So I'm going to do that here. I'm going to multiply both sides by a negative 5/2. Okay, so my negatives will cancel out, my 5's will cancel out, my 2's will cancel out. This is going to leave my k by itself, ready to drop down here. I have my equal sign, and then now I need to evaluate 10 times negative 5/2. So I multiply the top. 10 times negative 5 will give me a negative 50. This is going to go over 2. And then if I evaluate that out, negative 50 divided by 2 is going to give me a negative 25. and I can go ahead and box that up. Alright, not so hard. So go ahead and try these student examples by yourself. Pause the video, write them down, come back, and we'll see if we work them out together correctly. Alright, so in this first example I have 2y minus 4. I want to get rid of my additions or subtractions first. I have a plus 4, or a minus 4 rather. Let's put that in a different color. I am going to be adding 4 to both sides. So my 2y will come down. These 4's are gone. I have my equal sign. 16 plus 4 is going to give me positive 20. I'm going to divide both sides by what's next to my y. I'm trying to keep my y. So I'll divide both sides by what's next to it, and I have a positive 2. So I'll divide both sides by positive 2. My y will come down after these cancel, and I evaluate 20 divided by 2. That's going to give me a positive 10. And hopefully that's what you got when you worked it out. Alright, so our next one, I want to keep my y to the left side, but in this case I have a negative y. So any additions or subtractions, yes, I have a positive 7, which is a addition of 7, so I will subtract 7 from both sides. My negative y will come down. My equal sign comes down. Here I have negative 3 minus 10. So I know that I'm going to have an even bigger negative number, which is going to be negative 10. And now we need to distribute out the negative 1. So I like to divide, so I'll divide both sides by negative 1. My negatives cancel out. Y divided by 1, of course, is y. So that will come down. And negative 10 divided by negative 1, a negative divided by a negative is a positive, and any number divided by itself is itself. So I'm left with a positive 10. Let's go ahead and box that up. Alright, great work guys. We got one more to work through. Pause the video here, write it down, come back, and let's work through it. So here I have a 1/5 times my x plus 2 set equal to 10. So I notice I have a set of addition that I want to eliminate by subtracting 2 from both sides. My 1/5 x has remained unchanged, so I will drop that down. My 2's are gone, and then I have equals 10 minus 2. That's going to give me a positive 8. So in this case, I can multiply by the reciprocal, which is 5 over 1, which is also the same as just 5. So I'm just going to multiply both sides by 5. My 5's will cancel out. I have a 1x, which is the same as x. My equal sign comes down, and then I have 5 times 8, which is going to give me a positive 40. We box it up, and we're finished. Alright, so I hope you did very well with these two-step equations. Try a couple more problems on your own, and I wish you the best of luck.